Video Productions proudly presents college basketball. We've got a doubleheader today from the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. It's WVU Tech against Rio Grande from Ohio. Hello again, everybody. Bill O'Brien here with Coach Mark Montgomery, and we'll have both games on the air. Coming up, first game in about 15 minutes, the men's team from the Golden Bears taking on the visitors from Rio Grande. They are called the Red Storm. Red Storm, you want to know about them. They're very good. They won 18, lost 7. In the conference, they're 9-4. And for the Golden Bears, they are 15-9 with a 6-7 conference record. One thing we can tell you that Coach George Wilmore is having, and that is his top player is going to be back today. Well, one of his top players, because in the last game, Thomas Haley, who is the center, 6'7", and a junior from North Carolina, he was ill and could not play, and Tech certainly missed him. So along with Darren Martin, who's the outside threat, Tech has a nice team. Of course, their top player, Braden Chapman, is still out. He's been out for a few weeks with a broken hand and will not see any action here for the next month, probably. For Rio Grande, we'll tell you about them in a moment. First, let's bring in my sidekick. Here's Mark Montgomery. And, Coach, good to see you again. You ready for basketball?
Good afternoon. Looking forward to it. Nothing like a doubleheader here at the Raleigh County Armory.
Well, and, you know, it's high and dry. I mean, the rain was coming down in buckets when I came in about an hour ago. And I think the best place to be is here at the hardwood because it is going to be troublesome as far as weather is concerned. I mean, the rain is coming down. The snow is melted. The soil is saturated. And so flooding is going to be on the agenda, I'm afraid. But we're going to concentrate on basketball.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, I grew up on the Marsh Fork branch of the Coal River, so when you had these rains like this, my dad would go out and he would pick a rock and see how, about every hour, see how close the water got to that rock. So we don't have to worry about here. We're in high country here.
You know, we might as well mention your dad because Bill Montgomery is well known in that part of the state as a longtime coach.
Well, thank you, Bill. Yeah, he was Marsh Fork High graduate and coached at Marsh Fork as assistant. Got his first head coaching job at Clear Fork. He stayed there, you know, for about 13, 14 years and then came to Marsh Fork and he finished his career there. You know, my dad died when he was 52. So but he had 30 years of coaching here in Raleigh County and coached everything at Clear Fork, and he was the track and football head coach and was Coach Carl Balgus' assistant coach in basketball. So,
well, talk about legendary names. Oh, my gosh. Well, obviously, you've got the genes for this job, and we'll pick your brain for what homework you've done on the visitors from Rio Grande. First, though, we need to take care of business. Let's take our first commercial break. This is the Dutch Miller Beckley Auto Mall pregame on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Hey, Chris, are you snowed in too?
Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction. Hi,
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
We're back at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at what most people call the Armory here in Beckley. And it is senior day here at WVU Tech. So the three seniors on the basketball team are introduced right now. You can see them at the center of the floor. Thomas Haley, number 22, is back with Sal Diop from Senegal in Africa and Darren Martin from Bluefield. Those are the three seniors. And certainly they have all had great careers here, so we had a chance to give them their just due. Tech, of course, in the home white uniforms. Here is the way they will start. Darren Martin from Bluefield, 6'1", and averaging 16.5 per game. Cole Chapman averaging 4 points per game. He is a sophomore at 6 feet tall from Beaver, West Virginia. Sincere Edwards from Goldsboro, North Carolina, 6'4" junior, and he's averaging 9.5 points per game. Thomas Haley, we told you, 6'7", and a junior from Monroe, North Carolina, 16.5 per game. And Adam Seams, averaging 8.5 per game from Lewisburg. He is a sophomore, 6 feet tall. Taking a look at the visitors from the University of Rio Grande. Trey Robertson is a 5'10" junior, averaging 15.5 per game. Eric Butler, 6'4", and a senior from Orlando, Florida, averaging 14.5 per game. Jalen Johnson, he's from Fairmont, West Virginia, averaging 13.5 per game. And Ethan House is a senior, 6'3", from Australia, averaging 10 points per game. So those are the starters. Coach, you had a chance to talk to, especially at length, to the Rio Grande coach, and it turns out, you know, everybody knows everybody here in West Virginia, so it was like 6 degrees of knowing people.
Yeah, it's a small world. Rio Grande's head coach is a graduate of Hannon High School down in Mason County, and when I was in high school, I played against Hannon. During my coaching career, we coached against Hannon. So it was pretty neat, and he was part of their team that they referred to there locally as the Magnificent Seven. They had 7 varsity players, and they made it to the state tournament. And it was pretty neat. As I got to talk to him, the first thing I said, "Hey, you're a Hannon Wildcat," and of course, that broke the ice. And I told him the scenario, and I said, "Hey, on that team, I remember they had this big guy." That he was also a heck of a football player, and he was going to go to Marshall and play football. And he goes, "That was me." Because if you see him today, he's about 6'5" and probably weighs about 200 pounds. Very thin, healthy-looking guy. So I told him, I said, I wish I could get rid of my lineman weight because I've added more instead of where you look good. So, yeah, and he talked about his team. He said their philosophy is defense and rebound. And he said, if you look at our stats, we've done a pretty good job doing that. He wants to stay balanced, as far as what they do offensively. He also shared that earlier this season they lost one of their starters, a young man by the name of Mylan Square. So, they're second in the Eastern Division. So I look forward to have a good game here today. Tech will have their hands full.
Ryan Arrowwood in his 5th season as the head man for the University of Rio Grande. Overall record of 86 wins and only 54 losses, and this year having a great year at 18-7. We'll tell you about our conversation regarding the Golden Bears from WVU Tech after we take our second commercial pregame break on Video Productions.
Chris, are you snowed in too?
Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but Brian moves! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
And back we are. We apologize. We had the Alice Lloyd logo on there earlier, and the reason we did was because that was the last broadcast we did with WVU Tech. And Alice Lloyd won that ball game by 18 points. And in talking to the Tech coaches, they said, hey, look, we had really been playing good defense, keeping our opponents to under 70, and we gave up 91 in that game. So hopefully, he said, our defense will be better today.
Yeah, and he was I had the chance to ask him about what Bill and I both did about what he thought about Rio Grande. He said very balanced. He pointed out 3 of their players specifically that were top players in the River States Conference, and you just kind of looking at them here on the hoof. They look pretty athletic. I think they're going to have a size advantage against West Virginia Tech. Hey, that's why you play the game. Tech's been really good here at home, so let's see what happens.
Well, they said size is certainly important, but also the length of the size. If you've got a long wingspan in basketball, that means a lot.
It sure does. It cuts those passing lanes down, and as Coach told us there from Rio Grande, rebounding is a key to them in defense, so all those come into play.
Everybody getting ready now for the national anthem. The officials here today are Jeffrey Goins, Bo Queen, and Dwayne Nelson. And one other thing is, we were told by their SID at Rio Grande, of course we knew this, Rio, it's not Rio Grande, that's the river at the border of Texas and Mexico. This is Rio Grande, and they are the University of, and the Red Storm certainly can back up their title. All right, both teams are getting ready to line up. We'll be back with the opening tip-off after we take our final pregame break on Video Productions.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat. Hey, Chris, are you snowed in too?
Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little...
And back we are. The official lineups are being introduced right now. The visitors from Rio Grande, Ohio, in the black uniforms with red numerals trimmed in white. And, of course, Tech will be in the home white uniforms with dark blue numerals trimmed in gold. I'd like to remind you, one of our sponsors today is Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Everybody needs a plumber at one time or another. Normally it happens at the worst times. Just remember their number, 253-HELP. 253-HELP. That's Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Well, we're working with Parker Withrow today. He's our producer-director, and Jackie Moon. Jackie Donald is our camera operator as we're getting ready to start this game about 5 minutes late this afternoon. By the way, we will have 2 high school games on Video Productions in about an hour. Maris Lowry will broadcast the big high school matchup at Shady Spring. The Tigers will host Fairmont Senior. That'll be on Video Productions. And then tonight on this court, Maris will be here to broadcast the Woodrow Wilson basketball game. Right now we're talking college. And, Coach, your final comments before we tip it off.
Well, look for Tech to bounce back from a tough loss in their last outing. And they're playing one of the top teams in the conference, and it's coming down here at the end. There's not very many games left, and it's Parents' Day, so that usually inspires these young men. Looking forward to it.
Very good. We've got a pretty good crowd here today. As we mentioned, the second game, the women's game, will also be aired here on Video Productions. Mark and I will do that game as well, starting at 3 o'clock. Right now, the men are in the center circle and in the spotlight. Kaylon Lassisi from Paris, France, is in the center circle for Rio. And, of course, Thomas Haley is jumping center for WVU Tech. Here we go. Rio's got it. We'll check them out as they come. Trey Robertson is the point guard. That's Butler with it now. CC passes in, and they wanted to do a little give and go action, but instead the turnaround shot by Ethan House is good.
Probably going to see a lot of that today with the size advantage. Got it right into the post. Easy bucket.
Here's Haley. He was ill and missed the last game. Seams, who is in the starting lineup, he had a great game last time we were here. Watch Sincere. Edwards passes it off. Martin now. 6 on the shot clock. They're in big trouble. They're not going to get a shot away. So the first turnover of the day belongs to Tech. And they'll do an out of bounds right here in front of us.
And the first time we get to hear the shot clock horn go off, that great sound we love.
Like fingernails on a blackboard. That's what it is.
Hey, no issues yet. 1 minute, less than 1 minute in, right?
Maybe you shouldn't say that. You know what happens. The announcers curse. Here is House. Turnaround shot missing. And here comes Adam Seams on the run.
Yeah, I think you'll see Tech start fronting those post players instead of playing behind them, or the ball's going to go inside all afternoon.
Chapman had to hustle to get the ball. Traveling. Held ball.
Yeah, you see Rio Grande, a lot of help defense. I mean, 2 guys collapsed when he thought he had the corner, and possession situation.
Here's Haley. He is so smooth. Watch this. Oh, wow. 99.5% of the time he makes that little 4-footer. But not that time. Not sure he's 100% after he was ill earlier. Out of bounds. Rio Grande stepping on the sideline, so that's their first mistake. Here we go. No defensive pressure until the Golden Bears get near the three-point arc. Seams is working the point for the moment. Haley. Seams from downtown. Good!
The pride of Greenbrier East.
Not only great at basketball, but of course, you know, he's a state soccer champion as well at East. Had a chance to talk to him before the game. Nice steal that time by Edwards. Tech ahead by a point. Chapman will set it up. Martin. Yeah, they're sort of stuck there. Can't get anybody going.
Yep.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Martin. 5 seconds left. Chapman, spin move, puts it outside for a long 3. Good! Right at the buzzer. Wow, that's a Seams long ball.
Yeah, he turned a bad trip offensively into a great one.
My goodness. He's saying, I meant to do that all along. 6-2, Tech. 3-pointer off the back brace, no good. Seams races down the floor. 3 people collapse on him. Chapman now. Seems a little hesitant.
Yeah, what you're having here, I mean, Rio Grande's playing man-to-man, but Tech's not moving or screening, so it's really an easy defensive situation for the Red Storm.
Sincere Edwards with a bad miss. Comes Rio racing down the floor, and there's the lay-in good.
Got to stop those straight drives. Can't let them happen.
Eric Butler with the points. Tech still by 2. Oops, Seams wasn't expecting the pass. Knocked away from him. Boy, every pass is going to be contested here this afternoon.
Yeah, again, you'd like to see more movement there. You're starting to get a few screens here on the perimeter.
And there's traveling. Second mistake by Tech. We played 2 20-minute halves, not quarters. That's in the women's game. Here's the replay, courtesy of Little General. Thanks to Little General stores, they are involved in our community. and there's one near you. Rio Grande. We'll tell you some of their history when we get a break. Traveling call there. Good D by the Golden Bears. Their third mistake, Coach.
Yeah, Rio Grande, you see them, they're running a little more man-to-man offense with motion, screen, and cuts. And I think Tech maybe needs to get a little more better than that, and hopefully you'll see here's a different set with some screens away.
Seams over to Martin. Martin looking for help. By the way, substitute Cameron Dancer, wearing number 14, is into the Tech lineup. He can hit the long ball, and they're going to need him today. Down to 3 seconds on the shot clock. Martin doesn't realize it. Here's a three from outside. It touches the rim, but that was not close by Chapman. So Tech having trouble getting into their offense. They hit 2 long balls by Seams, and that's been it. Turnaround fadeaway, missing that time, and we're coming the other way.
If Tech's going to like a matchup zone, more zone than matchup, they're still getting the ball in the paint very easily.
Haley, a one-hander missed. Again, that turnaround jumper normally is golden, but not today.
Yeah, they need to get him going here. He's a little cold to start the game.
Watch out, in close, little one-hander, and it rolls off the iron. How did that miss by Lasisi? Put up again, and it rolls out. Tough luck miss again by Johnson.
I believe it's got a lid on it.
Happy to say. Oh, nice move by Seams. Puts the brakes on, back outside to Haley. Dancer.
You got to like Rio Grande's defense so far.
From the corner, Martin. Off the iron, just grazed the front. And it goes out of bounds. Another Rio Grande mistake. And with that, immediate timeout. That's us. 6-4, Golden Bears lead. We'll be back to the Armory in a minute on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value, and the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
We remind you, one of our sponsors today is Allstate Insurance and your local agent, Lori Richmond. Remember, you're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond on Market Road in Beckley, and there you see her phone number. Allstate and Lori Richmond, proud to be a part sponsor of today's game. Ready to go. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, along with Coach Mark Montgomery. Tech with the ball and a 2-point lead. We were mentioning during the commercial break, Tech's not able to get into their offense, and yet they're still ahead. Turnaround fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Martin scores for the first time. That was a pretty.
Oh, very nice. Nice turnaround, little fadeaway jumper. Like to get him going. Him and Haley going two tough matchups for anybody.
Tech has made 3 out of 6 from the floor as a team. Blocked that time by Chop, the 7-footer. Into the ball game, Sal Chop for Tech. He's on the high post now. Martin's got it. Also into the game is Liam Craven, wearing number 3 on his white Golden Bear outfit. To Martin. Boy, they are on him like glue. Down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. A bounce pass for a reverse layup by Craven, and he missed. And he is on the deck, and so is one of the Rio players. Layup coming, missed. Dancer rebounds, and we're coming the other way. Got a nice crowd this afternoon, and they're into the game. Liam Craven, he can hit the long ball when he's open. Martin now. It's rare that in these college games the shot clock comes into play, but so far the Golden Bears have not been able to get into their offense. A little underhand finger roll missed by Dancer. And here they come. This is House. Out to their fine guard, Trey Robertson. Off on the wing, Johnson. Johnson has it. Wanted to do a step back. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson again, dribbling around. 7 seconds. 3 ball, good. Wow, Robertson from downtown.
Yeah, that's a killer. Have such a good defensive set and able to knock down the shot right there when the shot clock's running down.
And a timeout is called. 12:14 to go, first half. WVU Tech by a point after you saw the instant replay. Let's take a quick break on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side.
Okay, we're back now, and we appreciate your attendance today on Video Productions as the Tech Golden Bears will bring it inbounds leading by a point.
Yeah, neither team's shooting the ball very well, both under 30%.
Seams. Martin's got it. Step back 3. Got it! Martin with his second bucket of the afternoon. If he gets hot, watch out. Good things will happen for Tech. Here's a long 3 on the other side. Count it for Robertson. He's got 2 long balls here in the last minute.
Yeah, he says, take that.
Yeah. Good-looking player. We were told to watch out for him, number 4 in the black uniform, Robertson.
I just wish, I know it's not going to harp on it, there comes the screen. You just can't play 5 out standing against man-to-man and be able to get good shots.
Well, we've got a turnover both ways. That time the pass intended for Haley. He wasn't expecting it when it was intercepted. Ryle couldn't keep control. Okay, a little sloppy play so far. 5 turnovers against Rio Grande. Less than 2-hour drive from here, near the Ohio River. Long shot Seams, no good. And the rebound fought for. And the Red Storm has the basketball. Approaching 11 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, and it's really a low-scoring affair, just...
Dancer blocks Robertson's shot. It's put up anyway, too hard off the backboard by Lasisi.
The outside shooting for both teams is really what all's been happening.
Seams passed up the 3 ball. Martin says, let me try. Now into Haley. He's been bottled up so far. He's missed 2 in-close shots. Dancer from downtown, short. He gets it back. Goes in for the lay-in. Good.
Well, if you're watching, that's fundamental basketball. A lot of times you don't see it. Follow that shot equals an easy layup. A lot of times players today don't do that.
Mark, you're right on the money there. 3-point lead for the Golden Bears. Rio Grande. You said it's a pretty big school, right? A couple thousand?
Yes, and, nice looking campus. Been lucky to be in there. And of course, as you said, we get a chance, we'll.
Oh, man, look at that. Robertson with his 3rd tray of the afternoon, and that was from 28 feet, right in front of us. Tied at 13. Tech had led the entire way until now. And again, they're still uncomfortable. That defense is just not making it easy for the Golden Bears. Yet they've still scored 13.
Yeah, and Tech's missing an opportunity here on their high pick and roll.
Oh, look at Martin. He is fun to watch. That's his 3rd bucket.
But when you're struggling, get the ball in his hands.
There you go. Darren Martin from Bluefield, West Virginia. 2-point lead for the hometown WVU Tech Golden Bears. It's Rio Grande, that's Jalen Fox, 23, into the ball game. Robertson, he stops, puts the brakes on, and now 3 right in front of us, and it's good. House hits from downtown.
Yeah, they're warming up, going to have to extend your defense.
That's the first lead for the visitors, the Red Storm. Dancer, spin move, in close, finger roll missed. And passes out of bounds. With that, we got a timeout. Less than 9 minutes to go in the first half. And Rio Grande leading by a point here at the Armory in Beckley. We'll be back after these words on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
Back we are here under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. 8:51 to go first half, and Rio Grande has come from behind to lead by 1 point. And as Coach Mark Montgomery and I were talking about during the commercial, you know, Tech, in spite of the fact that they can't get into their offense, they still are only down by 1.
Yeah, just, you know, Martin's such a weapon, and you get Haley going. They have playmakers. But I still think they could help themselves here with running a little better man offense.
Seams is working the point, although their regular point guard Chapman is in there. From the corner, Dancer, good. I said when this guy gets hot, Coach, he is hard to stop. Dancer now with 2 buckets.
Yeah, there's nothing like a 22-foot jumper for your offense that goes in. That helps a lot.
Nothing but net, too. Into the ball game, it's Branson Copus, wearing number 10. Now to Robertson, stops and pops and hits. Wow, he is tough. He's got 11 points, Robertson. Yeah, Rio Grande has tied it.
Yeah, he's had a nice start here after kind of getting it going after the first couple minutes.
And I've noticed his shots, just there's no rim involved. It's all net. Seams to the corner. Chapman is loose from there. They're going to let him try a 3, and he missed it. Rebound, Dancer couldn't get it to fall.
That would have been nice if you could have finished that.
Robertson is tough. Trey Robertson. Give and go, easy dunk.
Yeah, there it is. That's what, you know, that's what Tech's not going there. And he finished the pick and roll. He set a good screen, and then he went all the way to the basket instead of just rolling 2 feet and stopping.
Dancer rims out a 3 after Lasisi had made that dunk. 2-point lead for the Red Storm, and they've got it. Robertson again puts the brakes on and gets it back out front. 3-ball airborne, and it's good. Johnson scores for the first time. Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, it's an important stretch right here, Bill, that Tech's got to be careful.
Yeah, they had control of the score, not really the game. And now it's getting away from them. Down by 5. Here's Haley. He has been kept in check. Haley says, let me try. Turn around one-hander, and it's no good. That's 3 easy ones that normally he makes. Tech keeps it. Sincere Edwards. To the corner. Dancer, yes! Dancer and Francer. He's got 2 long balls and 8 total points.
He's leading the way. He doesn't have a red nose, but he's leading the way offensively.
And I tell you, that was a big, big bucket for the Golden Bears. Watch Robertson. Chapman is on him. Long 3 airborne, and that's good. That's Fox off the bench to score from long range.
Seems every time Tech knocks down a three, the Red Storm answer on their end.
Haley again. Sincere Edwards. Dishes it off. They collapse, and that's the fourth Tech turnover. Robertson, well, he finally missed one.
You know, when you leave your feet to pass, usually bad things happen. That's what happened. You get in the air, and you're almost forced to go the direction you're looking.
5-point game, Rio leading with just under 6 minutes to go in the first half, and we'll take a break on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made.
And back we are on the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley. A 5-point game, and Coach Montgomery, this is something that, as you mentioned, this is a danger time for Tech.
Yeah, both teams are kind of heating it up offensively, so you don't want to trade threes. You want to give them one and one stop.
Liam Craven passing it off to Martin. He is shut down in that zone. Dancer again. Good again. That's 3 trays for Cameron Dancer. Wow. He has kept Tech in the game.
And keep feeding him the ball. Keep feeding him the ball. When a shooter's hot, let him shoot himself out of it.
He's only missed one so far. Nice D that time, and that is their 7th turnover against Rio. Chapman. Dancer again. Martin. 15 seconds on the shot clock. To the corner, Chapman. Down to 8 seconds. Craven to the corner again. Chapman, 2 seconds left. Dancer from outside, and he's got another one. Wow, that is 4 long balls, and that came at the buzzer mark.
H-O-T, he is hot. He is knocking him down. Just what Tech needs.
That was with a hand in his face, with the buzzer about to sound. 1-point lead for WVU Tech.
You're talking about a dagger in Rio Grande's defensive efforts. That hurts.
Robertson right in front of us. A runner on the way too hard. Tech is on the move. Martin's got it. Now he goes in for the Euro step, and he's blocked. Well, he had an opening there for a moment, and all of a sudden, boy, it closed quickly. That was what we were telling you in our pregame show. Rio Grande has the long arms that can stretch out and knock that ball away, just as we saw. Okay, 4:11 to go in the first half. Golden Bears by 1, and we'll be back in 1 on Video Productions.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, grab me one too.
Definitely basketball goes better with Pepsi Cola, and Coach Mark Montgomery has brought me a nice cold can of the full sugar Pepsi. Can't wait to crack into that one here at halftime.
Now, folks, it's a mini can, so we're working on our sugar. You know, we don't want to hurt our sugar.
Well, one of us is
blood
working
count.
on it. Yeah, you're working on yours, but I'm not. Heck with it. Here we go. Boy, this has been a sugar high so far. This has been a fun game to watch. Here's Martin, and he has his pocket picked.
That's tough out of a timeout. They had a set play there.
Yeah, Robertson will set things up. They want to shoot the long ball. House passes over here. That's Kopis, and a foul. Foul is going to be called on Cole Chapman. Really haven't had many fouls called today.
No, and I'm gonna say that foul was a makeup call for this out of bounds down here. Rive's coach was kind of he was a little unhappy, so we're even.
Coach Arrowwood from Hannon High School in West Virginia. Robertson dishes it off. It's Butler. Puts the brakes, turnaround shot. Got it. Wow. Eric Butler gets his second basket.
Is it me, or have the shots today just been, like you said, nothing but net? I mean, just nothing's bounced around. It's just boom.
It's been clean, no doubt. Yeah. Ryo by a point. Here's Martin. A lob pass under to Haley. He catches but does not shoot. So a three from Craven. And it's there. Liam Craven. Boy, Tech from downtown has been incredible today.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's shooting over here from this right side. They're knocking them down this side of the court.
That is the 7th long shot completed in the game by the Golden Bears. Robertson, watch out. Chapman on him. He's a defensive whiz. Chapman. They try to clamp Robertson down. Turnaround fadeaway. No good. Martin rebounds. And we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left till halftime. Been a fun game. Glad to have you here on Video Productions. Craven has been super hot. Nice passing. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Martin says, let's lob it underneath to Haley. Knocked away from him and stolen. 6th mistake against Tech. Robertson, fadeaway turnaround. Well, he missed again. Dancer rebounds.
You know, the one thing Tech should look for by hitting these threes, it's going to expand that Rio Grande defense. You might want to look to get it in the paint, drive to the basket now.
Chapman, Martin from Neville Street, and it grazed the net. Adam Seams comes into the ball game, and Liam Craven sits down for the hometown Golden Bears. Senior afternoon. 3 seniors were highlighted here in the pregame show. We'll have the women's game coming up at 3 o'clock today. We'll have that on Video Productions. Robertson passes it off on the wing. Back in the middle. Trey Robertson. He puts the brakes on. In close, watch out. Turnaround shot good. That was Lasisi.
Yeah, that's good offense. Good screen out here in the high post. A nice cut on the backdoor play.
30-30. 1:25 left till halftime. Did you watch 2020 last night?
I did.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with basketball. I just thought I'd ask. Well, that one just off the iron, but another slam missing by Haley. He's having a rough day.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think he's 100% back health-wise.
I agree with you. Normally, he will slam those dunks in there, plus the short shots. He hasn't made one today.
Yeah, when you're bouncing back from the flu, it's tough.
From the corner, it's good. So count that basket to House. He scored 8 points, Ethan House. And it's a 3-point lead for the visitors from Rio Grande, Ohio. University of Rio Grande. Half a minute left in the half. It's been a great game to watch. Coach George Wilmore will figure this out in the locker room. Martin, that might have had somebody got a hand on it. Nevertheless, that did not draw iron. And so with 20 seconds to go in the half, the Red Storm will have the ball. And coming into their lineup is Branson Kopis. They say Tech is not on their game, but still they're only down by 3. This has been up and down, but just not a lot of points. But fabulous outside shooting by the Golden Bears. Here we go. Eric Butler met in the center circle by Sincere Edwards. Robertson now, 8 seconds left. He puts up a long ball, and he rolls it in. Wow, Robertson with his 4th shot from downtown, and that one will not go in. Well, it's been an interesting first half of play. There you see the replay on the 3 that rolled around and went down. We are at intermission here. 36-30. That's the Rio Grande lead. We'll be back after this on Video Productions.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Midstate Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Midstate Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Midstate Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Midstate Ford in Summersville, MidstateFordWV.com.
And we're back now at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, still lovingly referred to as the Armory here in Beckley, West Virginia. And we're at halftime. This men's college game has been fun to watch, and I hope you're enjoying it. Rio Grande with a 6-point lead. Their longest lead of the afternoon comes right here at intermission at 36-30. I'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors today is Cracker Barrel. If you're getting hungry like we are, that's the best place to go. Cracker Barrel in 2 convenient southern West Virginia locations in Beckley and in Princeton. Great food, excellent service, and good prices. That's Cracker Barrel. Well, Coach, you had a chance to watch this one as I did, so let's hear your comments.
Well, you know, I think it's a tale of 2 teams. As we know about the University of Rio Grande, they want to be balanced, and they really were. But they were successful inside and outside, whereas West Virginia Tech, their offense has been basically the long bomb 3-pointers that have kept them here in this game. And I think we could have a wider margin if Rio Grande would have finished some of their easy shots in the paint early on in the game. They weren't hitting them, and I'm sure that's a conversation halftime they need to finish. Their defense has been outstanding. I think if Tech can continue to keep shooting, they're going to have some opportunities to drive the ball and get the ball in the paint. Haley hasn't been on his game yet, and that's hurt West Virginia Tech. But it's been a good basketball game. I like the pace, and both teams are playing good defense. Just having, you can only go out and defend the guys so far when they're knocking down threes like both teams are.
Coach, talking about Thomas Haley, and normally he will be the go-to guy for the Golden Bears, and he is 0 in the points column so far. And I agree with you. I think he's just not 100%. He was missing the last game because of the flu, and even though he's back today and he's played a lot of minutes, he is just not connected on shots that normally he would make, including a missed dunk. So hopefully he'll get a chance to get some fluids in the locker room and have a better second half. And also one of the other starters, Cole Chapman for Tech, has not scored. So when you have two starters with no points, that's a problem. Nevertheless, the Golden Bears are down by only 6 points, and it's been an outside shooting game. Each team with 8 3-pointers. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's been a shooting exposition, that's for sure.
Yeah. You're looking now at the women's teams for both schools warming up. They will play the second game. We'll have that here on Video Production, set to start at 3 o'clock. Meantime, high school ball is about to start in about 20 minutes from Shady Spring. That'll be on Video Productions. Maris Lowry is getting ready for the Shady Spring Fairmont Senior game, and then he will be here on this court tonight, and he will broadcast the Woodrow Wilson game here at the Armory. So a lot of basketball on this rainy Saturday on Video Productions. Let's take a quick break. Our halftime show, brought to you by Massey, will continue after a timeout on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatscity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing. Brian moves! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, Chris, are you snowed in too? Nah, man, I'm staying nice and warm from the heat coming off all these deals at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall.
Oh, good for you, man.
For limited time, get up to $10,500 off remaining 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali's.
Hey, can I come over there?
Sure, man.
Oh, this is a lot warmer.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Like the hassle.
And we're back now. Parker Withrow is our producer-director today, the pride of Winfield. And we are watching the ladies warm up. About 6.5 more minutes until we get to the second half of play. You know, when you talk about basketball and you talk about WVU Tech, they come in here with a record of 15-9. Coach George Wilmore in his third season as the head basketball coach for the men with an overall record of 45-35. And Tech has had to operate here for quite a while without their top player, Braden Chapman. When you lose somebody who is as talented, averaging 21 points per game, he broke his hand in a game on the road at Alice Lloyd earlier in the season. He's not going to be back for another month. and there is really some concern whether or not Tech will make it to the postseason. They've got to really win all of these games. And so far, Mark, they have been in this ball game, but they're going to have to get their offense in gear. They've really been out of sync.
Yeah, and when you talk about Chapman not having Haley in their last outing, that was a heartbreaking loss. I'm sure that you won't see some different sets because Rio Grande forced them to stand around a lot and basically play 5 out. And then really several of the three-point shots that Tech made were really desperation. I mean, the clock was down to 2 seconds, and the shot fell, or they could see a bigger deficit than what we have right now.
Mark, you have done your homework as always, and we haven't had a chance to get into the history because you're not only a former coach, just recently retired, but also a history guy. So tell us a little about Rio Grande, other than the food part. Yeah, tell us about the food part too.
Well, I'll save the food part to him because that's always important. But Rio Grande was founded in 1873, and a lady and her husband by the name of Pamela Atwood, she set up an endowment. She gave them 10 acres and then money to start classes there. It started out as Rio Grande College. And in 1876, when they first started, with classes, in 1883, the state of Ohio recognized them as, a university. Their campus is beautiful if you've ever been there. It's just rolling hills in southeastern Ohio. I've been fortunate to be on their campus. They got 190 acres. Now, some of their noteworthy alums, Bernie. And I know you're going to recognize this, Bill. Bernie Bickerstaff.
Yeah, he was an NBA head coach.
He's a graduate there. George Puffenberger, West Virginia Supreme Court of Appeals justice, but probably the most famous sports person from Rio Grande. I'm going to give you one guess because you already told me this before. I told
his name is Bevo Francis.
And Bevo Francis is known for scoring 113 points versus Hillsdale College. And he had that record for a long period of time and until it was broken. But Bevo Francis. But the most important thing to me for Rio Grande is right across the entrance from their university is a place called the Bob Evans Farm. And that is the second original restaurant. The original restaurant was in downtown Rio Grande, and then they built a restaurant on the farm. So, that's the thing. You can go to Rio Grande, you can eat at one of the early restaurants right there on Bob Evans Farm.
See, now you know everything there is to know. Well, we finally gotten the official stats. Normally they are really quick to get them to us, but I guess they had trouble with their copy machine. I don't know. Anyway, we've got them now, and let's give them to you. Individually scoring for WVU Tech, Cameron Dancer with 14 points. He hit 4 out of 6 from Neville Street, 5 out of 9 overall from the floor, 14 to lead his team in scoring. Darren Martin with 7 points. Adam Seams hit 2 long balls early and finished with 6 at the half. Liam Craven off the bench hit a long ball for 3 points, and that has been it. We told you Haley and Edwards and Chapman, 3 starters without points for the Golden Bears, and yet they're still in this game. Rio Grande individually, Trey Robertson, their talented point guard, has hit 4 out of 5 from long range and 5 out of 8 overall from the floor, 14 points for Trey Robertson. Ethan House with 8. Lassisi has 4. Butler has 4. Johnson with 3. And Jalen Fox off the bench with 3 points. Team totals for Rio Grande, they hit 14 field goals out of 27 shots. That's 52%. 8 out of 10 from downtown, 80%. And neither team has shot a foul shot.
That's hard to believe in.
Neither team with a foul shot. In fact, only one personal foul was called in the entire first half of play. For the Golden Bears, they hit 11 of 29 from the floor. That's 38%. 8 of 17 from long range, 47%. And again, they did not get to the charity stripe. 5 turnovers against Tech, 7 mistakes against Rio. And in the rebounding department, Rio was 17-13 for the Golden Bears. Back with the second half tip-off after a final timeout on Video Productions.
Doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Okay, we're back and ready to go. Second half tip-off, or not tip-off, but out-of-bounds play. There's only one tip-off in regulation, and that starts the game, as you know. Here is Robertson, Trey Robertson. He is something else to watch. The point guard for the Rio Grande Red Storm. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, and Coach Mark Montgomery. Mike Side on a rainy Saturday afternoon in Beckley, West Virginia. Robertson gets around Chapman. Now he's blocked off. 5 on the shot clock, and that one rolls in from the baseline left. Give it to Johnson. That's his second basket, and it's their longest lead of 8.
It's a nice athletic shot there, good ball movement.
Just ahead of the clock, too. Here's Haley. Haley, I know, needs to get started. He just needs to hit a goal. Nice passing. Martin fires from Neville Street, and he's got it. Darren Martin now with 10 points, 2 long balls and 2 short ones. That was a big bucket, Coach.
Yeah, as long as Tech can knock down threes, everything's good.
Fadeaway shot, counted again. Eric Butler with 6 points.
First half, both teams came out cold, and second half so far, shooting the lights out.
Score was tied 3 times in the first half, and the lead changed 8 times. Here comes Chapman, throws it up, just missing. And the rebound is down to Lassisi from Paris, France.
Wow.
That's true.
You and I could go on that recruiting trip.
That's right. Outside shot, counted again. Boy, the shooting has been incredible in this game from outside. Johnson hits his second long ball.
Yeah, it's really been a 3-point fest here.
This is the longest lead of the ball game for Rio Grande. 10-point game, 2 minutes deep into the second half. Haley, they just will not let him get loose. Martin, right in front of us. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Turnaround shot, the one-hander by Haley, no good.
Yeah, that's tough. Late in the shot clock, and you're having to really force a shot up.
Butler passing off, long shot. Johnson missing finally, and Sincere Edwards rips the rebound down for the Golden Bears. Adam Seams, 3-ball, uncontested, and Chapman can't drill it. He has been cold. Johnson layup, good. No whistle that time. They're letting him play. Johnson now with 10 points.
Yeah, I figured Tech was going to come with a timeout. They're just settling on the long threes, and they're not, inconsistent. That's really not good offensively.
Here's the replay on that last shot. There it goes. And now a 12-point game. We'll be back after this on Video Productions.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but Brian moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
She had her two faces there. She was smiling, and we're back now. Just got the official updated stats for the second half. Rio Grande is at 4 out of 5 from the floor here in the second half. We're 3 minutes deep into it, and Tech only 1 out of 4. So therein lies part of the difference. And as Coach Mark Montgomery told you, Tech's got to stop settling for the long shot. Here's Martin. He cannot make the entry pass.
Yeah, and part of that's because of Rio Grande's defense is not giving them anything but that. But here we go.
Edwards fake, shoots. Oh, no, he doesn't. I was going to say he scores. Puts it back up. No. My, how did that ball stay out of the cylinder?
Hard luck.
Tech is in the danger zone. They're down by 12. This is the longest lead for Rio. And watch out for this guy. Robertson gets it back. Here's his shot, and it's off the mark. Rebound to Martin. Golden Bears need some offense right now.
Yeah, that last trip was a good set. They got to the basket, just couldn't finish it.
Haley, they collapse on him. Triple teamed in close. Chapman, too strong off the glass. And the rebound comes down to LaCici. Wide open. Downtown shot, good again. My goodness. They are just not missing. Butler, that's his first long ball. There's another mistake by Tech. 7th mistake. Butler. Wow, down by 15. It was only a 6-point deficit at intermission. Count another for Butler. Butler in double figures with 11. 17-point game just that quick, Coach.
Yeah, you almost, I had a feeling Coach might call another timeout here, but you got to get through this.
From the corner, it's good. Count it for Martin. Darren Martin with his third tray, and 13 points for him.
Much needed.
Baseline jumper, and that rattles home. Wow. Count Johnson with the next basket.
They have to be over 80% here in the second half.
Oh, yeah. Maybe more. Chapman. Well, he didn't take the layup. So let's try a three, and Seams drills it.
Yeah, Seams came through for him because I'd like to see him try the layup. I mean, that was good cuts, good passing.
It's the third triple for Adam Seams. He hit the first 2 long balls early in the ball game and had been held scoreless till now. Back to a 13-point game. Butler was double teamed, and he tried to pass it underneath, and that'll be the 8th mistake against the Red Storm. Seams. That defense has been so good for Rio Grande. Chapman, bad pass. Fast break, 3-on-2. Layup missed. Martin gets it to Seams. Darren Martin again. High post, Haley. Haley had it slotted away. Now from the corner, another tray by Seams. Wow.
You gotta love Seams. But I mean, when he's out here, it just seems like things happen.
Seems easy. Oh, that's somebody's business, isn't it?
Not anymore. They're closed.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Okay, thank you. He's at 4 long balls for 12. Robertson too far. Now back outside it goes. Stopping, popping, scoring, House. He's got 10 points, and with that, a 30-second break. Well, we have it. We'll just keep it here and remind you that Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley is the place to go for family fun. Join them every weekend, Friday and Saturdays, for futuristic bowling, 10 p.m. until midnight. That's Leisure Lanes. They've got great food, too, so make it a family event. Futuristic bowling on Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. All right, Coach, a little over 13 minutes left in this ball game, and so far, Rio Grande shooting has been incredible. It's not that Tech's defense has been bad, it's just that they're making their shots, don't you think?
100%. I memean, you really can't fault the defensive effort. And what the bad situation is Tech, though, they can't afford to trade three-pointers. They're going to have to get some stops defensively to get back in this game.
We remind you that high school ball is starting right now. Oh, gee, thanks. More updated stats. Let's take a look and see. I'm telling you about the high school game starting right now at Shady Spring. The Tigers boys team hosting Fairmont Senior. That could be a replay of a state title game and has been for the last 3 years. Or is it 4? Anyway, that game is on now with Maris Lowry on Video Productions. Now, Tech in the second half has shot 4 out of 10 from the floor, 40%. Rio Grande, 8 out of 11, 73% here in the second half. That is just amazing.
Yeah, and both teams over 70 three-point shooting. It's and it's not from a lack of defense. These guys are just knocking them down.
The Red Storm has hit for the game 10 out of 13 from the three-point arc. All right. It'll be an all-court defense for Rio Grande against WVU Tech. We're ready to go. Sincere Edwards. Adam Seams in the weave. Darren Martin. High post now. Seams can't get loose. 6 seconds left. Turnaround shot short. Rebound is tipped out there by Chop, who had just come into the ball game, but Rio gets it. And they are on the sideline out of bounds. So let's see if Tech can get rolling here. They need some offense right now.
On our last trip here, you saw them weave out there in some screens, but they only go through it one time, and then they go back to 5 out, kind of standing around, and they need to continue the motion throughout their whole set.
And I'm not sure if you could see George Wilmore, the head coach, asking them to rotate. From the corner, Seams hits the side of the backboard. Martin winds up with it after Chop got the rebound. Martin puts it up off the back iron with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and the rebound is down to Branson Kopis. Again, Tech just sort of out of sync, and it's because of that terrific defense by the Red Storm. Red Storm, they've won 18 games this year. Watch Butler. In close. Turnaround shot. No, there isn't a shot, except Butler will take it, and it's a 3. Butler now with 14 points, his second long shot.
It's almost just like you just know it's going to go in. I mean, you hate to say that, but it's.
I mean, they've only missed 3 shots in the second half. Martin. 11 left in the game. Martin decides to back his way in. Puts it up, blocked, and he's fouled. Only the second foul called this afternoon.
And I think we're going to have our first foul shot.
And by the way, it's the first foul called on Rio Grande today. And I've got all kinds of stats, foul shooting and all of that. Let's see if we get to use them now. Darren Martin, 6'1", and a senior from Bluefield. He is an 80% foul shooter, averaging 16.5 points per game. Here it comes, and he's got it. So Martin, let's see, he's got 10, 12, now 13 points. He's had a good afternoon. Martin again. Pretty nice crowd here for this doubleheader today. Women will start at 3 o'clock. Martin gets them both, and Tech pulls within 13. Jalen Fox, wearing 23, is in that lineup. He just passes it off. Now to Kopis. Kopis trying to back his way in and cannot do it against Edwards. Nice steal that time. Adam Seams gets them into their 10th turnover. Here is Haley. A two-hand flush.
Hopefully that gets him going. Seams with a good assist. Rio Grande left him unguarded, and he was able to finish.
Well, he needed that one for sure. So did Tech. Wow.
Need to stop.
Fox with it. Kopis back out. Around the horn to Butler. 5 seconds. Butler misses. Ball tipped out of bounds to Tech. Wow.
Just what the doctor ordered. Hopefully that slam can get some momentum going here. They need it.
Substitution time. Into the ball game is Ethan House for Rio Grande. And here comes Tech. Adam Seams working with Sincere in the backcourt. Haley is on the high post. Now Martin comes out in his guard position. Dancer is into the ball game. I was wondering why he hadn't been in, because he was super red hot in the first half. At 14 points, including 4 long balls. That is he now with the ball. All knocked away. Golden Bears get it. We're midway through the second half, Coach, and still Tech is within shouting distance, down by 11. And a media timeout. That's us. That means we'll take a 1-minute break on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
And we're back now. We remind you one of our sponsors today is West Virginia Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt. If you are in a car wreck or you've suffered a sports injury, Dr. Tabbitt and his professional staff will get you back on your feet. Trust me, he is great. They're located on Woodcrest Drive in Beckley. That's West Virginia Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt. We're ready to go. Tech with the ball, down by 11. Let's see what Coach George Wilmore has dialed up. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Fadeaway shot by Martin is no good at the buzzer. Way down the floor, and there's an intentional foul, it looked like. Sincere Edwards just sort of grabbed on to Jalen Fox.
I think they're not going to call it intentional, but like you said, they could have easily called it intentional, and that would have been the 2 shots, and they kept the ball. Short clock here on the other end for Tech. Really didn't get a good look at it. Had to force a shot up.
Jalen Fox to the line, and he makes it. His 4th point. Taking a look, and we just had an update on the official stats. Rio Grande, 69% shooting from the floor here in the second half. Wow, 57% for the game.
And I think they're 74% from 3.
Really. Fox makes both foul shots. And again, the lead is 13. 9.5 to go in the ball game. Women's game starting in a little less than an hour. We'll have that on Video Productions. Martin, high post to Haley. Darren Martin again. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Dancer launches a long ball, and that is an air ball. He just really couldn't set up, and there was a hand in his face. Spin move. That one's no good. Back to the guards, Butler. Back to Robertson. That's an air ball. My goodness, he's human.
Yeah, he's been outstanding in everything. We'll let him have one of those.
Yeah. All right. Tech needs some points right here.
Yeah, that clock's starting to become the sixth man for the Red Storm.
Well, in the Red Storm, they've been forcing Tech to use all of the shot clock. Martin, 15 on it. Haley, double teamed, needs help, puts it up anyway, and it rolls in for him. So now maybe that'll be a confidence builder for him.
Yeah, I thought that slam would get him going, and that's his second bucket. So need a lot of Haley, need a lot of Martin as well here.
He had missed his first 5 shots, Haley, and now he's made his last 2. Robertson leans in, puts it up, and rolls it off. No good. Chapman with good defense. Follow up that time, tipped around. Boy, it's like a scrum, and it goes to Tech. 11 turnovers against Rio Grande from Ohio, near Gallipolis, for those of you who know that part of the country. A little less than 2-hour drive from here. Give and go, trying to get it to Haley. He is hustling, he is scrapping for it, and it's a held ball, I believe. It'll be Tech ball.
Yeah, it's one of the few times the Tech's been able to get the ball down in the post. Wasn't great pass, wasn't handled that well. Missed opportunity.
Adam Seams will throw the ball in. Haley is there, and Chapman, Martin, and Dancer. We're ready. Looking, lobbing, and Darren Martin's got it. Robertson on him. Martin puts up a one-hander, no good. Dancer steals. Dancer one-on-one. Dancer lays it up, missed, and he's fouled. Whoa.
Yeah, one of the few mistakes really unforced here by Rio Grande in the second half. That was a bad pass and turned in here to an opportunity to foul line for Tech.
Cameron Dancer, 6'6" sophomore from Morgantown, West Virginia, averaging 9.5 points per game and 61% foul shooter. Dancer makes it good. His first foul shot of the afternoon after making 4 long balls and 2 two-pointers. 15 overall. One more coming for Dancer. Got them both. Nice form. And we're down to single digits now. It's a 9-point lead for the visitors from Rio Grande, Ohio. University of. Robertson. In a bit of a weave. Watch Robertson. He sees room for a scoop. He's got it. Trey Robertson scores again. He's in double figures. 16 points. Back to an 11-point lead. Fadeaway shot, and it's good by Seams.
He's a spark plug, I'm telling you. He is a spark plug.
14 for him. Layup. No, it isn't. 3 ball. Rims out. Rebound Dancer. Here's Tech.
This is
down
good.
by 9. This is a good chance for the Golden Bears to get back in this game. Haley on the give and go. Here's the lay-in by Seams.
We've seen that so many times, the give and go. He just, like I said, he's a spark plug. He's the Energizer Bunny, and he makes a cut to the basket. Nobody's going to keep up with him.
Down to a 7-point lead. Tech making a comeback as we approach 6 minutes left. Robertson lays it in. Oh, he's like a little water bug there. Just darted in there and scored it. So there's a timeout, Red Storm. 6:07 to play after. Here's the replay, by the way, courtesy of Little General Stores. Watch Robertson. Trey puts it up and rolls it in. He scored 18 points. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian moves!
A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, we're back and ready to go. The last 6 minutes and 7 seconds.
Tech's done exactly what they need to do, Bill. They've had some stops and executed on offense.
Down by 9 and with the ball. Adam Seams has been really, really good here lately. Haley, Martin now. Seams right in front of us. He says, give it to me. No, instead to the corner, 4-3, and it's off the iron, no good that time by Chapman.
Yeah, he had a good look. I mean, he was wide open, everything you want in a shooter. Just wasn't able to finish.
He's had a tough afternoon. He's not scored. Robertson was shut off. Butler goes through a double team. Look at Seams. Diving, getting the ball. He's got it now. Head fake. Bounce passes underneath. Haley with it. Back to Seams for the lay-in. Wow.
Oh, you got to love it. You got to love it.
That was Adam Seams all the way.
What a plays. Unbelievable.
Yeah, on the defense, he belly wops and gets the ball, and then he winds up getting the points on the other end. And back to a 7-point lead. On the high post, Tech collapsed in, but the ball goes down anyway for House. House now in double figures. Back to a 9-point game. 4 minutes and 33 to go in it. Darren Martin to the corner. Into Haley. Backdoor layup. It's good. And a foul. Chapman scores for the first time, and it comes at the right time.
Haley's done a great job the last 2 times. They're collapsing on him, double team. Somebody has to be open. Here's the replay, and that's great vision. Great vision. He did it before with Seams, and he did it there again.
Well, I tell you what, if you're Tech, you got to love it. They're back to a 7-point game and a timeout called. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Thank you. I'd like to remind you that Affinity Coal in Sophia is proud to be a part sponsor of our broadcast this afternoon. Affinity, located in Sophia, currently operates an underground met coal mine with an on-site prep plant in Sophia, surface mine with a high wall miner near Helen, West Virginia. For more information, it's a good job with great benefits. Check out their Facebook page under United Coal Company. That's United Coal and Affinity Coal here on Video Productions. Okay, 4:24 to play in regulation, and we've just gotten the updated stat sheet here. And in the second half, Tech is doing better now, shooting 44% from the floor. Meantime, Rio Grande 57% here in the second half, 54% overall. And at the charity line, Tech will put Cole Chapman up there. He's a 77% foul shooter. Averages 4 points a game. He's got 2, looking for more. From Beaver, West Virginia, it's good.
the pride of Shady Spring High School.
Well, he and his brother, I mean, they were just incredible for the Tiger team.
Yeah,
By the way, they're playing right now.
Yeah, but what great careers being able to play with your brother on outstanding teams.
So Chapman gets the three-point play. Down to a 6-point lead. Johnson with it. Robertson. Now to Lasisi. Robertson again, knocked away and stolen. Here's Dancer with it. Gets it up to Martin, and he dishes it underneath, and the ball is stolen again, and trying to get it to Haley, and the pass wouldn't connect.
Yeah, man, it was there. It was there for a nice bucket.
Eric Butler. 15 on the shot clock. Robertson, fade away, misses on the back brace, but they get an offensive board, and that's a big, big rebound. 3.5 to go in the game. 11 on the shot clock. Oh, watch out. Ball knocked away. There's a foul. Foul's going to be called on Haley. That is his first.
Yeah, it's a good defensive set by Tech, and they were just able to get the ball inside with position. Hopefully, hope they can continue to do that. They need stops.
You can see the head coach there for Rio Grande, Ryan Arrowwood, in his 6th year. Lasisi makes it good. From Paris, France. Wow. .66 junior. Got 1 out of 2. 7-point game as we approach 3 minutes to play in it. Martin. Back to Seams. Butler's on him. He'll fire a long bomb, and it's off the iron, no good. A little bit outside his normal shooting range. Butler. They're just going to use up as much shot clock as they can. Down to 12. Underneath, short shot, missed. Rebound is off into the corner for Edwards. Well, they're all over him.
Yeah, nice defensive stand there by Tech. Just need to turn into points on this end.
Jalen Johnson called for the foul, and he had probably fouled him 2 other times, and they got him that time. Tell you what, these refs have done a terrific job today, though, I must tell you.
Oh, it's been a great – the game's had great flow, hasn't it? I mean, it's just been awesome.
It's a runner, and it rolls in good for Edwards. Check me, Martin. Martin scores. Down to a 5-point game with 2:15 to play.
Need another stop here, Bill.
House, layup, missed, tip, yes. Lasisi scores.
Yeah, and that all started with the drive, just beating his man, and no help defense.
7-point game, 2 minutes left. Martin decides to fire the long shot. It's good. Darren Martin hits a big, big bucket, and it's a 4-point game with 1:51 to play. Wow. What a shot by Darren Martin. Here is the replay on it.
Yeah, you check it out. You didn't draw it up, but boy, you sure like what happened.
We'll keep it here and remind you that one of our sponsors today is Exit Elevation Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, this year is a good year for it, and the right people, Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker, and you see his phone number there on your screen. We thank them for sponsoring today's game. We remind you that the women for these two schools will face each other off in about 35 minutes, Tech and Rio, and we'll have that game for you here on Video Productions. We will take a quick wrap-up show on this, and then we'll have our regular pregame show for the second game. And meantime, basketball on the high school level is being played at Shady Spring right now. The Tigers are taking on Fairmont Senior. Maris Lowry doing that game, and then he will come to this venue here, the Armory, and he will do the Woodrow Wilson game tonight. starting at 7 o'clock airtime, 7:30, the tip on Video Productions. All right, Mark, 1:51 to go, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game.
We've got ourselves a dandy. I mean, these two teams have really had a heck of a good basketball game today, and Tech's hung in there 8 minutes ago. I was questioning in my mind if they could come back. You know, they're right here at the verge of doing that. Need to get it done on the defensive end.
Rio Grande had a 17-point lead earlier in this half, and Tech has cut it to 4. All-court pressure. That's Dancer on Robertson. Maybe a bit of a mismatch.
Yeah, I don't like picking him up full court. I just think he's got a chance to get by you and create a numbers game.
Robertson again. Trey, who's in double figures and done a great job in leading the team. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Robertson wants to lean in, puts it up, and misses off the back brace. Edwards rebounds. Here comes Tech. A minute 18 left. Martin's got it.
Need a good set here.
There's the foul right now. Foul is called on Jalen Johnson. That's his second. Not a foul shooting chance. Had very few fouls called in this game. It's been a well-officiated game. Darren Martin on the high post. Back to Martin, lay in. Yes! Martin scores again. It's a 2-point lead with 1 minute to go. Ethan House. He is double teamed, but he gets his pass into the front court. Butler's got it now. Seams on him. 45 seconds to play in regulation.
You just need to play good defense right here. You don't need, but there's the foul.
Almost had to do that. No foul shooting yet. Coach Wilmore is out there at the scoring table. He is into this game too, and so is the crowd. So are we.
So here's the thing. You know, you might foul again because you want to get to where you put them on the line, unless you're going to choose just to play defense here the whole time during the shot clock.
Seams almost with the steal. Butler, spin move. And Seams knocks the ball away and it goes out of bounds. Boy, what defense by Adam Seams.
I mean, he is just a hustler. You just love his enthusiasm. You love his heart, and it turns into positiveness there on the floor.
In it comes. They just use the 5 seconds they need. Turnaround fadeaway shot. It rims out. No good. Just at the buzzer. That was the shot clock violation. 13 seconds left. Martin's got it. Chance to tie. Chance to lead. And it's in and out. Dancer misses, but it comes right back to him. 6 seconds left. And there's a foul called with 4.4. And Martin is hurt. Who would have thought 10 minutes ago that we would be coming down with a chance for a tie score? Let's check Martin, though. Wow. They're going to help him up. He's saying, I am tough. I'm not going to miss the end of this game. He is some player. He and 2 others were recognized on senior day, and they're going to the sideline. So, 4.4 left. Let's just keep it here, Coach.
Yeah, this is a barn burner. I mean, it's a lot of pressure right now. I mean, you're here with the opportunity to tie the basketball game. They've done such a great job with their comeback. You know, they've done a good job on the defensive end. Rio Grande's went a little bit cold, and that's you know, that combination of those things gives you an opportunity to win.
We're ready to go. Thank you for checking. 4.4 seconds. That is certainly enough time to get off a good shot. But that Rio defense has been so good all day, but somehow the Golden Bears have fought through it and have come back from 17 down with a chance to take the lead if they hit a long shot.
Yeah,
right in front of us.
You're right.
Sincere Edwards.
I misspoke. I thought they were shooting foul shots. So.
Frankly, I did too. Edwards and Seams, Dancer, Martin. Who's the fifth Golden Bear out there?
Key things to get the ball in bounds. Whoever the receiver is needs to meet the ball, and you're going to have to go quick.
Yeah. Haley is the fifth member of the quintet for Coach George Wilmore. And it comes. Martin. Oh, what a bad pass. He zipped a bullet for Haley, and there was no way Haley could have caught that. That's the 10th and the biggest turnover against the Golden Bears with 0.4 of a second left. Oh my gosh, that hurts.
Sure does. You know, they had a set play. You almost knew it was coming to Martin, and really, I think Haley was open. I don't know if we have another look at it or not, but that's tough luck.
Parker, did we have that last play? Can we see it again? Parker Withrow is our producer director today, doing a terrific job. Now watch this. Zoom. Just a little bit misfired there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Tough luck. Yeah, great job on that, Parker. Thank you.
Okay. 0.4 of a second. Rio will inbound. 2-point lead for Rio Grande. They are a nice team, but you got to love the way Tech has come back. There is the foul with 0.1 of a second. Seems had to foul.
Yeah, it's still, they're still not shooting. That's what I was saying earlier. You know, it makes it tough when you get in games like this. You need to get them on the foul line, and it's just going to be almost impossible here. So.
Johnson inbounding to House, and that is the game. The final score, Rio Grande 68, West Virginia University Tech 66. Tech falls to 15-10, 6-8 in the conference, and Rio Grande advances to 19-7, 10-4 in the conference. Wow, what a comeback. It falls 2 points short. We'll be back with our wrap-up show after a quick timeout on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
On the clock. He hands it off. Finds a hole in the middle. Clear. Nothing but Brian moves! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza. Better with Pepsi.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville. MidStateFordWV.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
22, okay, 25. Okay, we're back now, just getting ready as the women's game will start here in about 25 minutes. We're going to do a quick wrap-up on this, and then we will have our pregame for the second game here on Video Productions. We have the official stats, and here we go. For Rio Grande, they had 4 in double figures, led by Trey Robertson, who had 18 points today. 14 points for Eric Butler, 12 points for Jalen Johnson, 12 points for Ethan House, 7 for Keelan Lasisi, and 5 for Jalen Fox. For WVU Tech, Darren Martin had 23 points today, and a great game, of course. Adam Seams, love his game. He scored 18 today, and some terrific defensive plays. Cameron Dancer was hot from downtown and wound up with 16 points today. So 3 in double figures. The rest of the scoring, Thomas Haley was held to 4 points. Cole Chapman had 3. Liam Craven had 3 points. And Yap was into the ball game briefly and did not score. Team totals for Rio Grande. They had 27 out of 54 from the floor. That's 50%. 11 of 17 from long range. That's 65%. And 3 of 4 foul shooting, 75%. For WVU Tech, 24 out of 57 from the floor. That's 41%. 14 of 29 from 3 points. That's 48%. And 5 of 5 foul shooting for 100%. Rio Grande had a 17-point lead with 15 and a half minutes to play in the game. Tech got it down to 2 with seconds to play, and that was the final score at 68-66. Well, Coach, your comments here.
Well, you know, in any other game, if your shooting is over 40%, you'd be happy. But in today's game, you know, Rio Grande was just shooting the lights out of it from both the 2 and the 3. What a valiant effort. It's 2 tough back-to-back losses for Tech, and hopefully they can get it corrected. You know, they really played great down the stretch.
We're going to take our final post-game wrap-up for Pioneer Community Bank, and we'll be back to say our final goodbyes before we say our hellos for the women's game. Coming up after this on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
And we're back now just looking at these final stats. The score was tied 3 times. The lead changed 8 times. Bench points. Tech outscored Rio Grande 19-5 and almost came all the way back, but fell short by 2 points. Final score of the men's game, Rio Grande 68, WVU Tech 66. We're going to take a very quick 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and have the pregame for the women's matchup between these 2 schools, Tech and Rio Grande. Jackie Moon, Jackie Donnell is our camera operator today. Parker Withrow with a terrific job is our producer-director. Butch Mounts is the executive producer of Video Productions. I'm Bill O'Brien for Coach Mark Montgomery. Thank you for tuning in. We'll come back to the Armory in 5 minutes